Let's Play Magic Arena, bonus episode 16. So, I'm quite surprised that my previous episode suddenly got like 30 views, which is like unbelievable growth. So, some people decided to join my two main viewers, so thank you everyone. I guess that it is because it was like one of the first materials ever added about the Omniscience Quick Draft Duskmorn. So it started at 8 p.m. and my episode aired like 2 hours later. So it like there you could only like read a guide before, and there were maybe somebody was playing live, but it's like like live streaming, and then there was like my episode like for some everybody to look at what somebody else is doing and hopes that they have a success. So yesterday I was very successful, 7-0. I can't get any better, especially that I was almost always on draw, which I've read on Reddit that it's like impossible to win on draw. So maybe it changed from yesterday because metagame in events like that evolves very quickly. So I decided that I didn't have it planned, right? I was planning like next episode will be maybe something about the next midweek magic on Wednesday, right? But when I saw the 30 viewers and I decided that I need to do some follow up today, maybe also tomorrow, we will see. But it's interesting to see how the metagame changed, like during the last less than 24 hours, right? Because when I'm recording that, it's like 5:47 p.m. At my European Central European time. So we'll see. Obviously, maybe I will have less luck when drafting. That's important to see the proper cards, right? And that's you cannot draw something that you can see, but I can do some adjustments because I've learned about format yesterday and today also. Made some more observations. I will try to explain. Obviously, other people made similar observations, like the worth of each card and how it changes and the potential synergies, right? Some are quite obvious, but you obviously need to know when to pick it and when to pick something else. So it will be more. I'll try to draft, focus even more on the drafting process, right? I actually don't expect doing another 7 wins run that happened yesterday. Well, it isn't impossible, but it's like I think like people who basically had no idea how to draft that Omniscience Quick Draft, they spent like 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold, maybe 15,000 gold, and they decide, it's not for me. I'm losing my gold and losing my ranks. Don't care about that, right? Also, for many people, it's like I just play it once, see how fun it is. If it's not that much fun, because obviously from my perspective yesterday it was very fun because I was winning every game, right? So like that part was very fun, but my opponent who had to sit there and see how I'm, well, just look what like I was playing a solitaire, basically magic, right? So it doesn't really make sense. So the more times you are on the other side, then more likely you are just say, oh, I'm done with the format, and that's it. So after almost a day, people who left, they are like me, or maybe somebody didn't have a chance to try yesterday, right? But maybe there are more people like me who decide, oh, that's interesting format, I have some idea how to play it, and let's see how it works. So people are more aware, and then it's even more critical to build your deck properly, right? So if you are like not lucky enough when it comes to the opening packs, you know, won't see a draw, or you will see not enough draw, then basically you draw, like, I don't know, creatures, and you can't do anything about it, right? So you will just look at opponent playing solitaire instead, right? So I'm aware that it could happen. So I hope I will get at least average draft. I mean, when it comes to the cards that I draft, that I could do something about that, but I don't expect games to be as easy as yesterday. That's like not going to happen. Okay, I will start with standard thing like changing my arena tutor won't be helpful today. I confirm swap. Oh, it's another 500. Not looking at the story yet. I think it's possibly too early. And I'm going to draft immediately. I have 16,000 gold and I have over 5,000 gems, so I can actually buy Mastery Pass anytime I want. But I usually do it later into the set. It should be still very quickly, as the mastery is very short. It's like 60 levels. Some people are complaining that it's impossible to complete that. We will see. I feel like even not completing the mastery pass still can make it worth it to buy. So it would make more sense if this was easily done. I still don't understand why they are jamming so many sets so quickly. I would like have to like 3 months per set, like 12 to 13 weeks. That's I like 3 full like quick draft seasons and stuff like that, right? I think it's at some point you are bored with that, but then people they are adding like the cube draft or something like that, or Omniscience quick draft, right, like this. So there is stuff to do anyway. Let's pay with gold. Sure, I'm not sure if I should be paying gold. I should like keep 3,400 gems and I could be playing with gems anyway. Okay, let's see what we have here. So that didn't for that one. I have to say that when it comes to card evaluations, from my perspective, the cards that are worth looking at are Fear of Impostors. It counters spell, so it, for example, opponent plays draw 3, discard 1. I counter that spell. I get a creature. My opponent manifests dread, but manifesting dread is weak, right? In that event, so that's a good thing. This is the same. You counter spell or manifest dread. I never used the manifest dread part actually, so that's I would say at this point that could be even better. But the best card here is obviously the Relict Attic, and yeah, you pay 2 life, you draw 2 cards, but you have a permanent on the table that you can actually bounce and do it again, and that's a sick interaction, right? So that's, I would say, second best draw common in this format, and I'm picking it like it's auto pick, I think, at this point of the format. Okay, so now I've opened Marina Vendrell. So reveal top 7 cards of your library, put all enchantments cards from among them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library. Like, this is a draw spell. If you draft properly and you have enough rooms, then you will draw the critical amount of card drawing rooms, and the rest is history, right? Other card that is also great here is the Shroud Stomper. And I have to say that the other cards, like there are other 2 cards, and one of them is Cracked Skull. That can like seriously mess with opponent's hand. So yeah, if I wasn't already picking Marina, I would pick Cracked Skull, or I would rather pick Shroud Stomper. I would see that there will be other discard spells. Maybe Emerge from the Cocoon, because sometimes you like discarding so much cards that you are able to reanimate Shroud Stomper, right? So that could be a duplicate Shroud Stomper. So that's little like that card is obviously best. I would say that's the second best, that's the third best, and that's something else. If you know, if like if there are, if it is not here, I'm taking Strauss Stomper. If those cards are not here, I'm taking Craig Skull. If none of those three cards is here, I'm taking that one. And if not, then I'm very, very unhappy. Like their other cards are useless basically. So Marina, yeah. Okay, my next pick. So yesterday I tried with that one, and I didn't really see that the manifesting red really helped me at all, right? I mean, I would have to a lot of this manifest red. It didn't really work. I don't think I ever got any card from that. So in pack like this, my only pick is found footage because it enables me to basically surveil, which is very important, and draw a card, so I can like draw into another drawing spells, right? So very, very average pack. Like, oh, I would say even weak one. Okay. I mean, like, I don't need to look at other cards. I have another attic, right? That's second attic so early. That's perfect. Okay, and now we are going into the one of the best cards in the set for that event. Get Out. Basically, counter target enchantment spell. Basically, you counter enchantment spells, which means you counter rooms, which are main source of drawing cards for opponent. So opponent plays draw 3, discard 1, you say no way, you counter that, and it may end opponent's turn basically. So that's important. And the other option, like that's the thing, like you don't have to counter anything to make a lot of use of that card. Like you can return one or two target creatures and on the enchantments onto your hand. So I play Attic, Marina, bounce them, play them again. That's I mean that's I wouldn't say guaranteed concede, but that's opponent not having counterspell on that is like losing them game anyway. So Get Out is obviously the best pick here, like, and obviously the other cards are quite weak already at this point. Okay, so now I think from that card set is like Commune with Evil is the looking for cards, pick one. That's very seriously good. Like, yes, you can get one for one, but you are taking specific one, and you will end with having a lot of useless cards, right? So you need to pick that. Okay, so yeah, the selection is worse and worse, but still Vanish from Sight is very good. Because you can, if you have a draw spell prepared, you can bounce something that draws more cards on top of your deck, then draw it, right? So obviously not as good as Get Out, but still very good. Okay, now it's between Attic and Glimmerburst. However, I believe that Attic is still stronger, especially with Marina and with Get Out. Like, that's third Attic, obviously the best way. And from that cards, I believe that the Twist Reality is like the best pick. That's Crack Skull returned to me, so I'm picking it. And then it's almost like nothing of use here, right? So yeah, maybe Winter Intervention, like obviously I would have to, in that case I would rather pick a creature, but that one comes, yeah, I will pick a creature. Somehow you have to win, right? And another creature, like okay, so as you can see, the last few cards are basically dudes. Okay, Noxious Revival and Doomsday Excruciate. Okay, that card is interesting. If it enters the battlefield and I cast it, I cast everything, everyone exiles both. Yeah. So basically, if I end my turn with playing that card, that's my opponent having a serious trouble, I think. Because like they have 6 cards to win the game, and that's might not be possible, especially if I prepare with counterspell. So that's obvious pick here. Like that's the bomb of that of that format. Okay, so that one is weaker, and I think like Crack Skull suddenly becomes very good at that one. Okay, now we have obviously a bomb, drone diner, enough set, picking it is immediately. Yeah, from that pack, actually there is like between Twist Reality and Crack Skull and Fanatic of the Harrowing. I like Fanatic of the Harrowing better because it enables me to cycle the useless stuff from my hand, right? And I will end with some useless stuff in my hand anyway, and it forces opponent to discard a card, so they are limited. If I start with that in my hand, my opponent will have like one less card to play with. That's something very important, I have to say. Okay, now I see another attic, basically, like the obvious picks. Don't even look at the other cards. Yeah, the grab the prize. Is this greater grab the prize or the Fanatic of the Harrowing? I see like that one is a little better because it digs two cards, right? And that digs only one. Also, that is not that bad because if you are on the draw, you still cycle a card, right? So, or not cycle, but rummage. Well, you cycle actually, yeah. Okay, and that pack is something that I hate for that format. I think that the only card that is worth anything. Very Watchdog, because sometimes I can like upgrade my draw potentially. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so good cards are already taken, basically. I'm just taking some creatures. Yeah, that really doesn't. Yeah, I see like Survey 2, that could be the only option here. Okay. I see some potential here, but it needs to be tapped, right? So that means that we are playing some other turns, so I would maybe pick the flyer. Final Vengeance potentially could be useful removal. Oh, obviously Twist Reality. Yeah. Just don't have like too many useless stuff. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. Huh. I mean, if I untap with that, then it's great, like draw 2 basically. And I think like would rather pick it with because of, are there any other options, right? I don't have like a way to sacrifice my attics, so I'll try with that one. Also RR for collection, right? Okay, I have Twist Reality and actually nothing else here. Yeah, so I'll pick it. Okay, and best card here, it's like, oh, that's a very nice pack actually. So I see Disturbing Nerve, Twist Reality, Crack Skull. That's all fine cards. However, I believe that the best card here is the Fear of Isolation, because it enables me to return my attic, for example, or the mid locker, right? So obviously I will take that one. I hope something wills, right? That one. You can return a creature. Not that perfect. I'm thinking about setting up some combo with the Fear of Infinity, but I can like return a creature that does something. Yeah, still I still pick it. I think like Commune with Evil is best card here. Easily. Yeah, I can see why that may be useful. Also, like, Live or Die is also very nice. Okay, I see another Get Out, so at this point it's better than Fanatic. Yeah, Vanish. So right now I'll just take that one because it cycles basically. Not really sure. I picked the 5/5 creature. Oh, that's perfect, Disturbing Wild, so that's a great card. Another 5/5. Another Twist Reality, that's so sick. Like, yeah, it overall it looks very good, I think. Well, I believe that if I look at it, it looks even a little. It could even look a little better than my decks from yesterday. So the issue is that it doesn't mean anything because everyone is aware of what is going on right now, right? But I have four attics. I have like seriously, if I it's funny, the attic is my image of my deck, right? That sums it up pretty nicely, I have to say. So once again, it's minute 22. I'm after draft, so everybody can switch off because that draft was like that was so I think I had plenty of good options, right? Like I can't complain that I didn't have like that I have a lot of useless cards to pick. Yeah, I think I will start with that one. I will start with this. I will actually discard that one. That's kinda useless. I will play it and hope that my opponent will not combo off turn 1, which may happen. Yeah, starting with the attic, that's obvious. Like, oh, that's a weak one, I have to say. I mean, it's... Oh, that was sad. Still, they are going on, so... If Winter Misanthropic Guide is removed, then I'm afraid that I'm going to be 0-1. That's not that great. The thing is, do I combo off in my second turn? Like, I will have 3 cards to start with, so there is a, I would say, relevant chance. Opponent, like, are they having a counter spell? Okay. Let's see. I think like I will learn immediately. Yeah, they have to do it. No, I guess we will be fighting on the battlefield. So me drawing 2 cards is great, but my opponents also drawing 2 cards is not that great. I think that that game is not over yet, right? Like my opponent. My opponent definitely has a better position, but I mean, we are still going. Should I block one of those? Yeah, so I will like pay with to my 2 creatures. Yeah, so removal for the winter is painful. Oh, that's painful. But still, they are drawing 2 cards, right? As well. Okay, so I can draw 2 cards and see if it enables me somehow. Okay. At this point I have to like protect winter for another turn. That's now I have a way to do it. My opponent just drew 1 card only. It's not impossible. So fear of abduction took fear of abduction. Yeah. Yeah, fear of infinity. I'm not. It doesn't induce fear in me. The other card is like something that I have some fear about. I will take 6, no problem. Okay, that was the last card. So far so good. I need to just draw 3 nice cards, right? Okay. I can return 1 creature to its owner's hand. How can I use it? I don't know, but I will start with the Commune with Evil. I will take the Disturbing Mirth. Sacrifice the... Okay. Can I actually draw more? Okay. So... yeah, I think I can do this. I played the locker room part. Then I will unlock it to bounce. Oh, that's a flyer as well. Seriously. I don't know, maybe I bounce this. I can actually also vanish this. I like that one. Or should I? No, I don't know, but I will just attack and see if my opponent tries to block. If not, they are allowing me to draw a card, which is obviously an issue. So I will try to do it this way. Play Get Out to bounce that one and that one. Yeah, should I sacrifice something? Yeah, I think I will bounce the flyer. I will play the nerf. And let's draw. I don't know, I'm drawing just twist reality all the way. But I can actually get rid of the issue here. Yeah, I have 3 counter spells, so my opponent can play creatures, but they won't be able to play any other card. I mean that the delirium part here is like not doing anything. And the game got very, very interesting, I think, at this point. But I feel like I'm having upper hand like here, because at some point I will draw my good stuff, right? So yeah, do I allow it? Yeah, that's not dangerous. Drawing cards is dangerous. What they can bounce? A creature. I'm not worried. And that one gets countered, obviously. So here we go, my opponent can attack. But do they attack? Yeah, I can't handle that. First strike, death touch. Kinda. Okay. So, my plan is draw everything, play the Excrusator, and see what happens next. Starting with drawing 2. Draw some more. Yeah, that's the good stuff here. Draw more. Actually, nothing good. I have 8 cards, right? So I basically can just play Flower. I can just to be sure play that one. I have 7 cards. So I will just exile 1 card. I will draw 1 card. That's dangerous. I can deck myself, right? Still, I'm attacking with this. And just in case, giving it some lifelink. So I will draw 4 cards. That is... Oh no. I think I will lose that game. Yeah, I feel like I messed up. Unless I win by attacking from air, right? Yeah, my opponent is getting a flyer. Okay, maybe I should be blocking, be countering the flying creatures. Not sure. No, another flyer. I would be very happy if my opponent would attack. Actually, my opponent just provided me should I block or should I not block? It's trample anyway, right? So like that they have other flyers. And I will take a lot of damage anyway, but I can get rid of Doomsday Crusader, right? So yeah, I will take the 9 damage. Okay, I'm drawing 4 cards. Okay, what makes sense here? I will apply mid locker on Yeah, I think I won. Because I can counter the twist reality. Yeah, 4 twist realities, like. So, flyer. Okay, I can, yeah, 11 damage from there. That was so close. I think that overall it was very interesting game, and it was interesting because both players knew what we are doing. So yeah, but it was obviously not anything close to something that we had yesterday, yeah, right? That's a different caliber of the game. And one game got me a 500 gold quest, obviously, right? That's yeah. Was thinking about like the getting rid of the 6/6 flyer that drew me a card, but then I realized that I still need to attack, so maybe I can get rid of the flyer somehow. My opponent was not careful with these flyers. Maybe I would be in a worse position if they didn't attack, right? I will keep that hand. That's only a good draw, but still we can start well. Unless opponent is obviously countering us. Looks like no counter spells. For me it means that I will be putting that one on the top of my deck. Yeah. Playing Fanatic. That one is not that useless, that one is useless. Because that can give unblockable for a critical. So here we go again. Draw two more cards. I can return a creature, but yeah, I can play that one first. I'm not sure if I want to pick the winter. Like, that was giving opponent opportunity to draw cards. I didn't feel like it. I think like I get out. It's best here. Yeah, I can really make my opponent suffer, because I will bounce a creature and an Attic. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? I'm playing Attic for the third time. More cards. Once again, a Fanatic. I'm giving to violence. Like, my opponent has to get rid of another card, and that's really painful. And I'm already setting up a Twisted Reality here, right? So now I can actually play the Disturbing Mirth, sacrifice this, draw another 2 cards. Doesn't look that good. I will try that one to survival, Twisted Reality. Yeah, I don't like that one. I think like at this point I can play Locker Room for the next turn, but also use the Bottomless Pit for that one, and I can get rid of the last card of my opponents. Yeah, that's exactly what happens if my opponent starts with no cards in hand. So that one was much easier, right? But yeah, I was able to like get it right away, right? So 2-0. Still, I don't see 7-0 because like at some point I will not have good draws enough. But wow, that's sick. That is so sick start. I will keep it. I mean, I will start with the Attic. If my opponent has Twisted Reality, they don't. It appears like. I will play another Attic basically. And Commune with Evil. Yeah, Fanatic of the Harrowing would be my pick here. and I will play the Fanatic. Like, making opponent lose all their cards is even more important thing. I think I will lose that one. Didn't matter. And now it's a real pain. Marina Vendrell. Because I hope I will hit like... Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? Oh, that's seriously... I feel like it's almost unfair. Okay, so what we are doing here? I will be playing the left part of bottomless pool, so I can unlock the other part. Bounce, Fanatic. Okay. Yeah, I understand why my opponent did that, like... Nothing good happens after that. Okay, so I will just play my creatures. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll play that one. Okay. And now, my opponent, please see how much you can do with only 6 cards in your library, right? I can actually also unlock that one. Have a nice turn. I mean, mass removal, there is a damnation, like reprinted in that set, so... I mean, my opponent's position is not great. Oh, I will turn that face up. I draw another card. Yeah... I can actually lock or unlock... Yeah, okay, that's enough. Yeah, I mean, like, if I start like this... Like, seriously, what can you do? The funny thing is, like, I'm ranking up. Like, I'm Platinum 2 already. If I hit Diamond playing that event, that would be, like, extremely stupid. Okay, 3-0. Let's play another game. Yeah, I will try to complete the entire event today. Same as yesterday. See if the 30 viewers will happen again. I think it's less likely. I don't see myself as an expert of that format. I think I was just early, but some people believe it's all like it's so random. I saw like, well, that's the second event here on this account, but I feel like it's not just as that random. Like, yeah, there is like a luck here, but oh, actually, yeah, I think I will start with grabbing the prize. I will remove winter because I don't actually like like, seriously. I don't know what happens now, but I have a counter spell in my hand. Yeah. Should I let my opponent draw everything? I mean, mid locker is the issue, right? Because they can use the mid locker and... Yeah, okay. Doomsday Excruciator is just stupid. Like, what is going on here? My opponent can't mill 4 cards because they are losing the game. They can't... That's funny. They can't play anything. I mean, I will just freely attack into my opponent. Oh, I have a removal. Oh no, I play... So, see, from from my perspective, this is a very funny event, right? But I see why my opponent actually. Does it really matter? They can survive. What can I do? Yeah, I won't counter it. It's not dangerous. Yeah, that maybe just lose that one. They can't play any cards in their hand because they will be dead to their draw. Although I'm drawing faster, right? So I need to attack with the excavation and protect it. Yeah, I don't think I will play Marina in that case. I will just attack. You know, I can't play Marina because it can happen that I have only enchantment cards, right? So I draw my entire deck and I'm done. Okay, so my opponent has 2 mysterious cards. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. My Doomsday Explorator has a flying, right? I can counter whatever my opponent does. So I draw card from Excrusator, draw my natural draw. My deck is 0, but I can win just right away. But I have to say that was a sick setup on turn 1. Okay, so I'm attacking, countering and removal. Yeah, I win. So yeah, that was not a game of Magic, basically, like nowhere near. Like turn 1 Excrusator, no, not Magic. 4-0. Yeah, my deck is good. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe even my deck could be potentially better than my yesterday's deck, although I don't know how average deck in that event, how much average deck in that event became better, right? Because like nobody will just throw away their gold. They have to have idea what they are doing. Okay, I'm playing again Diamond with 4-0, which my opponent will play first. I have some counter spell. Yeah, I have to keep it, but it doesn't look great. Shroud Stomper. Yeah, take it. Just one card. If they have something better, like oh, Glimmer Burst, that's painful. I can't play counter Glimmer Burst. Yeah, the issue is they are drawing into cards. Okay, I will counter the Attic. But does it mean that the drawing is over? Found footage, obviously. Also have one. I think yesterday I mostly missed the found footage. I'm not familiar to that card very well. But the draw 1 is almost nothing, but Survey 2, that's sick thing. Okay, my opponent has a lot of creatures turn 1, like have 10, yeah, they have lethal basically. So I have to try my best answer with the proper way. Oh, I'm not sure if I will be able to answer properly. Yeah, I think I need to test my luck actually here. Yeah, and that's not my... The good thing is, like, I believe I'm going to survive until my next turn. Yeah, Sharp Stomper is best card to exile. Like, could be returned from the graveyard. And that's it. I can't do much more. So I have to draw a great card, basically. I have some cards that could change it. He actually drew another Mutilator. Oh. Well, I can't be the only one with the luck, right? Okay, so I think like that's game over. Like, yeah, I was on draw. I wasn't having the best cards, and the game is over. 4-1. So as you can see, my streak is over. However, it means that I have won like 11 games in a row in that event. So 11 games in a row, it's like, obviously it could be all luck. Actually, if you, I don't, the luck is part of the game, right? But the like drafting properly, that's important. And you don't have luck if you don't open proper cards, right? When I'm not happy with the game that happened right now, but seriously, can my previous opponents be happy, maybe except the first one, about what happened in those games? I believe not. Okay, and that looks immediately much better. My opponent actually mulliganed. So if they don't have a good draw card, I mean, if I counter the Attic right away, if the other cards is not like the other Attic, okay, no. Draw 3, discard 1. Yeah, I'll discard that one. What else should I do? I can play that one. See what's on top. I don't like that one. I bounce both cards. That looks great. Clammy Prowler, I think. It's the one that I get rid of. Yeah, I think I will play that one. Cracked Skull, I don't think like I need another Cracked Skull. I feel like I will just put it on top, yeah. Then I will play found footage, activate, draw a card. Oh, actually, Fanatic is going. So at this point I'm removing Cracked Skull. It's not great. Play Fanatic. Discard. So I have perfect setup for next turn, I think. Yeah, I believe that my best play here is to play that one. Get some creature. Whoa! That's quite painful, I have to say. Okay, I'm good to get 5-1. A creature, I don't care about creature, no worries here. Oh, that is crazy idea. Should I do it? I mean, I have a counter spell, so I'm in a little better position. Yeah, let's do this. My turn. What is going on? I need to really, like, just don't lose right now. I think I will do that, which seems to be crazy, but okay. So I have 2 twisted realities. I have 30 cards in my library. So I can still bounce something. I would rather like bounce the attic, I think. Third twisted reality, okay, great, 11 cards. So I can still draw something. Return to attics. Nine cards, okay. Under attic. Okay, and right now I'm down to 7 cards. I can draw only 1 card, so I will rather just play my creatures. I don't have many of them. Yeah, I think like I can provide some unblockability. And I will play the Excrusator. So basically what I'm expecting to happen is, okay, I will discard Marina. My opponent has 3 cards, I have 3 counter spells. They can't... Okay, that deserves counter spell. I don't care about that one. Let's draw a card if you want. Like 1 card is not an issue for me. I have 4 counter spells, so at this point I have everything in my hand. Okay, so they want to draw a card. Yeah, go ahead. Like, not worried. I feel like I can potentially counter that. Yeah. So that guy was from Platinum as well, and well, my deck was too consistent for that. I mean, that was crazy that I was able to like get rid of the creature, right? So, and I was able to manifest the winter, and that winter was able to give me the cards, right? Right in time. No, it gave for everyone, but I was in much better situation. Okay, so I'm up to 5 and 1. Okay, not 6. And let's see what happens next. It still looks good. And obviously, other than having a lot of fun with playing this solitaire Magic, I also, I mean, I love drawing cards, right? That's my I have a soft spot for drawing cards, and there are many Magic players like this. Like when I can draw a card, I know that I'm risking milling myself, but I draw a card like anyway. That's why I need to be so careful around this the excruciation, yeah, flyer, right? Okay, I have a nice hand. My opponent kept my hand was well, okay, that's also a nice hand. My opponent definitely not knows what is going on in that event. Okay. Not worried about that. More worried about the other part. Cracked skull. Actually, I would try to do something about this, because I'm in serious trouble if that is countered. Okay. I think I have to do it. Yeah, and now my mid locker is, yeah, that game became very, very hard. I mean that the twist reality, that was the critical part here. Yeah, my opponent will sacrifice an enchantment. Yeah. 2 more cards. Okay, I have some draws that can help me, but yeah, I'm in trouble. That's definitely. So that's 12. Basically, if I will not have one turn to do anything. Yeah, and it is some answer, okay. But can I protect it? But my opponent will like... Yeah, I'm afraid that my opponent will not attack with everything, but 10 guaranteed damage, 12 guaranteed damage, 1 more enchantment and I'm done. Yeah. So congratulations. My opponent cannot maybe do something stupid, but I don't believe they are right. Like, I mean, if they attack with the Lich, I can give the lifelink to Winter, and then like. So what happened in that game? Basically, well, that was one thing. My opponent got the initiative because they were playing first. That's obviously good. But they also, and it's even more important, they countered my removal, basically. And countering my removal made them discard the mid locker drowned diner, right? And then it's over. I cannot rebuild. I would have to like draw the card that I don't think it works for me, but yeah. 5 and 2, yeah. Sometimes game looks like this. And I really can't complain, because there were games played like that looked this way for my opponent, right? And 5 and 2 is still a nice score. Like, it's 750 gems in stupid event. Yeah, wow, that is a strong hand. Yeah, I will keep it. Not countering that. I mean, I can lose with that game, but it won't be that easy. Okay, so can I draw 3 cards? If my opponent has twist reality, then the sad reality is that I also have a twist reality. So do they have another one? No. Okay, so I have a great start in that case. Final Vengeance, out. Fear of Isolation, bouncing. Round dinner. I don't see myself losing that game already. Like, Attic, draw 2. I have already another counter to protect that. Get out. Bouncing both. Another Attic. I don't know if my opponent will just wait and look at that, or they will, at some point, they will just... Because obviously I will be doing that until I get... Oh, what should I discard? Okay, maybe that one. I will be doing that until I get my Excruciator, right? Cracked Skull is already... yeah. No, I have counters, so I don't worry that my opponent will actually do anything. Okay, so I will just play Get Out once again. Attic. 12 cards, okay, so actually I can play that one. And this card, like, yeah. Do I need some creatures? No, I can get rid of that one. Fear of Isolation, okay. That is nice card, but... Okay, what I was doing right now, I forgot. Maybe I'll play some creatures, like, to see more cards in my hand. I will take... Actually, should I? Oh, I don't know, maybe that was a mistake. No, because I should be winning. I still don't have the... Okay, I will do that. Okay, got him. So I will play the... Excruciator. Okay, I win next turn. Two counter spells, so... And if my opponent draws card draw, they... Can't they? No. Sorry. May I? How many damage? How much damage? Okay, I have like enough. Yeah, I won. Okay, 6 and 2. Okay, so that was like typical game that I'm expecting with that deck, basically. Like, I draw everything until I draw the critical card, and then my opponent has no library, and then I win. Right? That's that's the standard procedure. I wonder if maybe I will have also, like, I don't know, 30 viewers again would be nice. However, obviously, every day the format is available, then it's like less interesting. Okay, I'm on draw. I will keep it. I will risk that my opponent will not counter the... Okay, they have a nice start. Oh, that's not a good one. Attic better. I mean, that card should allow me to start well. But obviously if I'm countered, then... Yeah, they are having 6 wins for a reason. Okay, so I'm either winning, well, almost winning on turn 1, or game's over. Still had a lot of fun in that event. Winning 6 games, still a good score. 6-2 to 6-3 probably. And I feel like I would like to play another one tomorrow. Especially that the weekly wins will be reset, right? So what is the issue here? Like, if my opponent was able to play a lot of cards, so even if I get into the excruciator, right? It doesn't matter that a library is non-existent, right? They are basically... Yeah, they are already there on the table, right? They can attack. And they even have a meal. So... Oh, I lost my droned dinner. That's sad. Okay, let's see what I draw. Or it gets countered. So for me, the best thing is the attic, obviously. Attic can get countered. Exactly. I mean, I can't be mad, because I would do exactly the same thing, right? So, congratulations if you got 6 wins. Now it's the 7th one, and I'm only 6-3, which means that I'm at this random format, as some people say. I'm still like 13 wins, 3 losses, right? So, not so random for me for now. Game over. Still a lot of fun when I was winning. Platinum 2 is there. Quest has been completed. Got 6 wins. 850 gems. So I'm up to 6,000 gems at this point. But my gold is like also disappearing very quickly. Now I can just take one more look at the store, because it already has been refreshed. Nothing interesting, but it's almost 80 minutes of my gameplay, so I have to end this now. Thank you, and see you probably in the one more episode about the Omniscience Quick Draft for Duskmoor.